Beyond the Five Senses. Beyond the Five Senses. This is a book, by John Russell. Table of contents. This tells us what is going to be on each section in the book. There's going to be an introduction, body position sense, pain sense, sense of balance, temperature sense, time sense, using sounds to see, bonus color vision, whiskers sense, electric field sense, magnetic field sense, conclusion, and glossary. An introduction. Look at the picture up here. It has a picture caption to tell us about it. A ground squirrel uses its senses to watch for danger. Introduction. Wondering if there's a way I could highlight as I read. Animals use senses to find food and stay out of danger. Our senses tell us what is happening with our bodies and the world around us. You probably know about the five basic senses: hearing, sight, smell, touch, and taste. Hearing is with our ears, sight with our eyes, a typical smell with our nose, touch with our fingers and hands and skin, and taste with our tongue. Did you know that animals can also have many other senses? Some of these senses are common to most animals. Others are rare and amazing. Wow, this is called body position sense. And looking at this picture, a giant panda is playing in a tree. Without looking, do you know where your left foot is right now? You can answer this question because your brain senses where your body parts are. Without this sense, an animal would not be able to move and do interesting things with its body. So knowing where your body is a sense. Like touching is a sense. So your brain knows where your hand is. Pain sense. What does it mean to be in pain? Ouch! Pain might seem as though it's part of the sense of touch, but it isn't. People and animals can feel pain even when nothing is touching them. Pain helps us by letting us know that we've been hurt. It can also warn us to stop or change what we are doing before we get hurt. Grizzly bear cubs practice boxing with each other. Woo! I hope they don't have any pain. Sense of balance. Look at this cat. It's balanced on top of a row of fence posts. Humans and many other animals have tubes inside their ears that gives them a sense of balance. Other senses, such as sight and knowing where your body parts are, make balancing easier. That is why balancing is more difficult when your eyes are closed or your leg is asleep. Temperature sense. Sensing hot and cold is important for many animals. Some bats and snakes have special heat sensors. We'll have to look at sensors that can help them find prey. A rattlesnake can feel the heat of a mouse's body from over a foot away. So here he has the heat sensor. This picture has a diagram of showing you that it's labeled. A rattlesnake has heat sensors between its eyes and nostrils. Nostril is your nose. Look at that tongue. He's ready to taste that heat that mouse is going to bring. Time sense. A pup dog waits for its owner to come home. Scientists think humans have the best sense of time, but there's a chance that other animals sense it too. For example, dogs and cats sometimes seem to sense when it's time for their owners to come home. So it's like they sleep all day and all of a sudden they think, oh, it's been long enough. I bet you my owner's coming home and they're ready for you to come home. Look at that dolphin. I like dolphins. Bottlenose dolphins make high-pitched clicking noises to help them see, with quotation marks underwater, using sounds to see. Some animals use sounds to see the things around them, even deep underwater or in the dark. By making sounds and listening to the echoes, these animals can tell where things are. Some bats, dolphins, whales, and birds have this special sense. The bats, we call it echolocation, and dolphins use it too. They're listening for where the sounds bounce back and come back to see how far things are away from them. Bonus color vision. Did you know that nature has more colors than the human eye can see? Some birds and insects can see those extra colors. Seeing extra colors helps these animals find food or attract mates. So look at these two flowers. These flower petals look completely yellow to us, but bees can see that they have another color that's invisible to us. How strange. Whiskers sense. Do you have whiskers? No, but cats and dogs and sea lions and other animals might have whiskers. They are very sensitive. Sea lion whiskers are very sensitive. Whisker sense. Whiskers on animals aren't just cute. Whiskers help animals sense movement in the air or water around them. Whiskers can also help animals squeeze through small spaces or catch other animals with their mouths. So whiskers are actually there for use. What is that? The hammerhead shark. Hammerhead sharks are good at sensing an electric field. Let's find out about electric field sense. Every animal's body gives off a weak electric field. Humans and most other animals can't sense these fields, but some animals that live in water can. Some sharks can find fish hiding in the sand on the ocean floor just by using this electric field sense. Interesting. Whoop, now we got the magnetic. Electric is like electricity. Magnetic is when we use two magnets together. This is called magnetic field sense. The needle on a compass always points north because of Earth's magnetic field. Some animals have a kind of natural compass built into their bodies. These animals can always feel which way is north, so they can travel long distances without getting lost. Loggerhead sea turtles always know which way is north. How they always go back to the same beach to put eggs on the beach. Here's the conclusion. You know what a conclusion is? That's the summing up the whole story, the whole informational text. Look at this girl. She's walking on a log and she's using sight, touch, balance, and body position sense. So not just the five senses, but some other senses. There are many senses beyond hearing, sight, smell, touch, and taste. As you explore the world, think about the extra senses that animals, including you, use every day. This is what we call a glossary. This is the bold words in the story that we might not know what they are. So we could go back into the glossary and find out what it is. So if we were reading the page about echoes, which was on page 10, we could go and say, oh, I want to go to the glossary and find it, which is on page 16. We would turn to page 16 and we would read the definition and then go back to our story. Echo is repetition of sounds caused by sound waves bouncing off surfaces. So if you didn't know any of the words, we can always look in the glossary. The end. I hope you enjoy this book about senses.